I'ma stay a virgin for life to set a good example for my son. This kid is gonna grow up to be all kinds of fucked up. I can't wait to hear what else his mom teaches him. Your mother's a virgin, your dad's a wizard, and grandma is a fucking dolphin. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe dad bitch Tara is the Virgin Mary. She doesn't need to have sex to get pregnant. She just has that shit. And this kid is Jesus. We could be looking at Jesus here. However, I doubt that dad bitch Tara is the Virgin Mary. So, you're a fucking idiot. What's wrong with true love? Homosexuals can have sex, but I can't have sex with my son? Fuck out of here. Where is the equality? Of course, this backwards ass bitch is white. Oh my god. Lady, you're making us look bad, alright? Jeez, everyone already thinks we fuck our cousins and like our pets, or our cousins' pets, and this is why. You can't have sex with your son because it's gross. This isn't Game of Thrones. You can't just go banging your family members. Not to mention, I think the rules are pretty fair. You can have sex with anyone in the world, except the ones that come out of you. The odds are in your favor. You have about 7 billion dicks or vaginas to enjoy. Just not that one, okay? Louisiana woman offers to lick cop's anus to get out of arrest. Honestly, I'm not even mad about this because this is such a bold move. It's a really nerve-wracking thing to get pulled over by the police. But this woman got pulled over and then somehow mustered up the courage to ask this officer, hey, how about I just give your asshole like a lick or two and we forget about this whole thing? The best part is, it obviously didn't work, but she doesn't give a shit. Look at her, she doesn't regret a thing. She's like, yeah, I was gonna lick his ass, and I'll tongue punch everyone's ass in this room if it keeps me out of jail. Don't take the people in your life for granted at any second. Yeah, don't take people for granted. Granite is a fucking rock. You make countertops with it. I think the word you're looking for is granted. The Caesar salad from McDonald's is so good. Caesar salad? McDonald's is selling a salad that gives you seizures? Is that what you're telling me? Because if it is, that's not legal. Someone needs to do something about that. But pretty sure you meant Caesar salad. Do you know how dumb you have to be to get McDonald's food wrong? Come on. I love how I'm 20, my brother is 22, and we're watching The Great Mouse Detective together. That's what I call bondage. Actually, it's called bonding. Because bondage is like some crazy sex shit. So unless he's got you chained to the wall, smacking your nipples with rubber bands around his dick, then maybe you guys are just bonding. But if your brother is wearing a ball gag while strapped to a bedpost and just begging you to step on his balls with high heels, all while The Great Mouse Detective is on TV, then yeah, that's bondage for sure. This last one is my favorite. Binge watching Joe Santagato videos. They are historical. I need more ASAP. The irony is unbelievable. My videos might be hysterical, but they're definitely not historical. I wasn't making videos with how it works. Jesus, lady, babies aren't like making fucking Hot Pockets in the microwave. You don't need to add more time if you're having more than one. What do you think, they take turns growing? The first one gets 9 months, then stops. The second one goes 9 months. The third one does 9 months. He's like, yo, let's get the fuck out of here, all of us. What about that woman who had octuplets? She was pregnant with 8 kids. What, was she pregnant for fucking 6 years? Whoever need to sit his mediocre ass down. Mediocre. What the fuck is that? Like a tree made out of salami? God, just look it up in the dictionary if you're not sure about spelling, please. Oh, look at this. We have a celebrity sighting.
And your favorite dish? My favorite dish? I like mugs because they're very comfortable in your hand and they hold hot things that you don't have to touch.
This reporter asked Demi Lovato what her favorite dish was, and she said, I like mugs. Demi! Your favorite dish, she means like a meal. No one gives a shit if you like mugs or plates or spoons or any of that shit. I like mugs. That's fucking amazing. I love the reasoning she gave behind why she loves mugs. Because they hold hot things and they fit in your hand. We know what mugs are! I love how no one stops her. No one stops her in the middle of her answer like, no, we meant like, what your favorite food, what your favorite meal was. They just let her go off on this long, elaborate tangent about mugs. 1990 was 40 years ago. We getting old. What? Fucking no it wasn't. Unless this girl's been sent back in time like the fucking Terminator, what is she talking about? How did she get 40? How did you get 40? Show your work. No, I want to see your work. I want you to write it down, show me how you got to 40. You know what? Now I understand why teachers were always like, yo, show your work. Because they want to know where you went dumb. Where did you get 1990, 2015, or 14, and you get out 40? Where did you, how? I want to pet terrorists so bad. They're so cute. You fucking idiot. Imagine having a pet terrorist, though. If I had a pet terrorist, I would name it something that's like not really like terroristy. Like it'd be like Barbara. I feel like Barbara's like an old woman who always pays an exact change. But a pet terrorist, that'd be that's a tough pet to have. It'd be like running around plotting attacks on the city and like trying to blow up your car every time you forget to feed it. Oh, God, bless me. Thank you. So happy I don't have reptile dysfunction. Reptile dysfunction? Huh, what is that? Is that like a lizard with like an extra eye and like one arm is shorter than the rest? Dude, it's erectile dysfunction. It's your dick. You should know the words that describe your dick. You should know that. Why do women never have to take a DNA test to see if it's theirs? Because it comes out of them, you fucking idiot. The only reason a woman would need to take a DNA test is if she forgot that she held a baby for 9 months, walking around, like, pissing constantly, eating a ton of shit, gaining a bunch of weight. She did that for 9 months, then gave birth, and it was, like, painful, and a human came out of her, and then some point in her life, she forgot all that shit happened. That's when she would need to take a DNA test. But that'll never that'll happen -1 times. Ain't nothing like when he pulls it out and slaps it on your click. Holy shit. See what you did? Oh my god, my toe. Probably heard of this one because apparently it's a #1 seller. A #1 seller? How the fuck does that even happen? How do you see Edward Penis Hands and go, oh yeah. No, that's gonna get me going. I'm gonna spend money on that. Imagine having dicks for hands though, and like meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time. Hello, sir. It's very nice to meet you. Hey, is that a dick? Is this for a dick for a hand? You have a dick for a hand?
Sir, it's just
a dick is what it is! It's a dick! You are not holding hands with my daughter. No way. Game of Bones. Not Game of Thrones, but Game of Bones. Great show. Why not a great porno? They even remixed the tagline of the whole show. Winter is coming. I think it's great. However, I bet the acting is awful in it. The acting in the most basic pornos is awful already. But this is Game of Bones. They're gonna need accents and like the ability to sword fight. Like with sword, like not like dick sword fights, like sword fights. You know, I do hope they leave out the Red Wedding episode. Because that's a disgusting title for a porno. Bitanic. You know, like Titanic. But bisexual? Seems like Jack and Cal actually got along on this ship, huh? What the did they shoot this on like an actual sinking ship? It's just like a threesome and like freezing cold water is just pouring into the room. I wonder if James Cameron wrote this one too. Probably not. Do you think they had a scene where they were just three-weighing? Like, I don't even know if that's the right terminology. Three-weighing? I don't know. But do you think they had a scene where they were three-weighing, like, on the floating door? Because, honestly, I've been meaning to address this. Listen, Rose, alright? The fucking door was huge. You only tried one time to get him on the thing with you, and when that didn't work, you decided, fuck it, enjoy the water. You didn't even offer. You probably could have had a three-way on this fucking thing, and you damn sure could have had fucking Jack on there with you. And how about the balls on this chick saying, I'll never let go, Jack, as she's letting go of the fucking guy? How did she not know he was dead? Why weren't you talking to him? Did you fall asleep? Were you checking your Twitter? And in this next porno, if you like sports and tits at the same time, then Face Jam is the porno for you. They made Space Jam into a porno. A Looney Tunes movie into a porno. Who is responsible for this? And also, is Michael Jordan. Is Michael Jordan in this one too? What about Bugs Bunny? Because I don't know if I could handle seeing Bugs Bunny's dick. I don't even know if bunnies have dicks. Do bunnies? I've never had a bunny. I always had real pets growing up, like a dog. I didn't have a bunny, or like a hamster, or like a guinea pig. Those are all fake pets. Get a dog, a cat, standard stuff like that. But I don't know if bunnies have dicks, and I'm not about to watch this movie to find out. You're not gonna ruin my childhood. The XX Exorcist. Okay, I get it. I get what you're trying to do with the whole XXX thing, but realistically, who's fucking a possessed chick? This chick's got cuts all over her face, green eyes, she's like throwing up black shit, her fucking head is spinning 360 degrees, and she has the deepest voice ever. That is not sexy. Holes. Not a porno, but a great Shia LaBeouf film. he gets arrested for something and he's sent to a detention center where they dig holes and he like teaches a kid to read. No tits, but I would recommend it. The Texas Asshole Massacre. This, however, is definitely a porno. I've never seen this particular one, but I can bet that there's a guy in a scary mask chasing women with a chainsaw and then banging them in a dark basement. And I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say that he may or may not be massacring assholes in this film. The real question here is who the fuck is buying all this shit? Do you really need to see a guy bang a possessed chick? Is that what's gonna get you excited? I know people have fetishes, but come on. By the way, now that we're on the subject, if you're still paying for porn, you're either 93 years old or an idiot. There's free porn everywhere, guys. Come on. It's 2015. Buying porno DVDs from the shady guy in the train station is an outdated thing. I actually had a guy try to sell me 3 Star Trek pornos. It was a steal too. It was like 3 for 20 bucks. Normally I don't turn down that kind of deal, but I realized that I could get it for free, and also I'm not a Star Trek kind of guy. But if it was Star Wars, I might have negotiated down to $15 and then went home happy. But come on, Kanye, smack some sense into your dumb wife. Why the fuck are you so angry? I'll never understand why people hold celebrities to such a high standard. People are like, how could you name your child that? I'll tell you how, because it's their kid and they can name whatever the fuck they want. Those are the rules. If you have a kid, name whatever the fuck you want. Name it a sound. Name your kid, whatever. I don't know how to spell that, but you can name your kid that. Put yourself in their shoes for a second. You have a child, big moment in your life. You name it, and then millions of people go, wow, that's fucking dumb. Fuck that baby. What the hell? What were they supposed to do? Consult all of you and be like, hey, listen, is this cool? We're thinking about saying, is that gonna work? You didn't help make this baby. You're not a family member. You're just some asshole with a Twitter account that has a picture of a character from a Finding Nemo movie. Saint West is a dumb name. Even if it is a dumb name, why does that matter? Why are you upset? People are acting like they had a baby and then Kim and Kanye came into the hospital and were like, fucking Frederick, that's that baby's name right there. But that's not what happened. They named their baby, not yours. They named him Saint for publicity. This chick has 37 million followers on Twitter. Publicity? They could have named that kid fucking Bob or dog shit, and it would have made front page news. It didn't matter. These people better hope I don't get famous, because if I get famous, I am going to name my kid the wildest shit. I'm gonna name my kid like R2D2 cloud emoji, and then when people flip out like, how could you, why did you, I'm just gonna tweet a picture of my balls like, yeah, this is how I do it, bitch. Now before you people start flipping out like, why are you defending them? I can't believe you're a fan of them. That's not even the case. I hate that fucking show. Oh, let me watch this rich family just live a life. The fuck no. What I'm asking is why you people continue to care so much about celebrities. Like, I see celebrities on these late night shows being interviewed about the dumbest shit. They'll be on Jimmy Fallon and then Jimmy's like, oh, so I heard you had some trouble last week. Tell us what happened. And then some celebrity will sit there and be like, well, I was going to the store to get a bunch of soap, right? So I go to the store, I get all the soap, ring it up, pay for it, right? I go back to my place, and when I open my bag, I notice that the soap isn't in there. And the crowd starts going, oh, where is this soap? So long story short, I forgot the soap at the store. And then the crowd laughs. Oh, what the fuck? She forgets things too? What the fuck? Fuck your soap. That story sucked. If someone I know tried to tell me that soap story, I would have pissed right on their shoe. I'd be like, here, fuck your fucking story. Take some pee. But it's, oh, I saw you in a movie. You're awesome. Tell me about your soap. Guys, I don't even know if this makes sense. But what I'm trying to say is please stop treating these celebrities like they aren't regular people. Like, people get on Twitter and they think they can say whatever the fuck they want to celebrities because they won't see it. But what kind of excuse is that for saying the worst shit ever? Like, you wouldn't walk up to someone who just had a baby and be like, oh yeah, you know that thing that you're holding? The name you gave it? Yeah, that fucking blows. And also, you're a whore because you made a sex tape. And that's another thing. Are we mad at Kim Kardashian because she made a sex tape with her boyfriend at the time and she's now worth $85 million? If you promised me even $85,000, I would drop a sex tape today. I would drop 2. But it's different. She's like selling herself for money. Listen, I know tons of girls that like blow club promoters so they can skip the line. And they don't have $85 million or an app or a clothing line or any of that shit. Somehow, Kim K is a whore and she's gross.